Another reason I left church, religion, Christianity, and fundamentalism is that church dislikes when members fact check leaders. Now, let me start with a disclaimer that not all churches avoid or retaliate against people who have simple questions. Some churches actually teach their members to be free-thinking and to ask questions. However, I grew up in Southern Baptist, and the Baptist churches and the fundamentalist churches I attended didn't like people challenging the status quo. There was a reverence and an awe members had for their cis male heterosexual leaders in church. If a pastor had an opinion or a view on something, he always stated it as, "This is how God led me to believe." When their spiritual authority used in a very negative way, you can cause what I call strongholds within churches. Even though many churches embrace transparency, welcoming members engaging in critical thinking and fact-checking, not all church leaders view fact-checking as a challenge to their authority and teachings, but as a crucial journey toward theology and understanding biblical doctrine. So churches that encourage fact-checking want to maintain transparency and trust. Churches also open communication and use transparency, particularly in financial matters, to build trust. They believe in steward responsibility. They see authority as stewardship, where leaders are entrusted with resources and they use stewardship as the guidelines for how they carry out their job. These churches encourage engagements. Churches may openly discuss financial matters, inviting questions, which can lead to greater member engagement and participation in decision-making processes. They may address concerns. Transparency can help address concerns or accusations like those related to financial fraud. It also aids with providing proof of responsible management and allowing members to identify red flags. Some churches, particularly those with cis heterosexual male hierarchy structures, there's a strong emphasis on tradition. They may see fact-checking as questioning authority or the religious hierarchy of established teaching. Many churches fear division, which is why they squelch or disprove disagreements that come from fact-checking or different interpretations of Scripture. They like to settle on the importance of context and wisdom. Transparency, if practiced with wisdom in the context it's necessary, can help avoid misunderstandings and discontent within church community. Critical thinking is considered essential for Christians who wish to engage with the unbelieving world. Some individuals struggle with suspending critical thinking in their religious practice and may accept pseudo-scientific beliefs while rejecting established scientific theories based on faith. I always say we need more fact checkers in church than we do people who pray. How many of us exercise due diligence to determine whether or not what we are listening or engaging in is true, factual, and helpful? We live in a world dominated by technology and social media, but do we honestly understand the extent of this power? We live in a world where we can Google anything in 5 seconds. We have knowledge that several hundred years ago was not readily available.